Today's vlog, I'm going to do a little different. I want to give you a little taste of how I write my books, how I get my thoughts down on paper. Now, a lot of times I will handwrite, and I have papers upon papers. When I have ideas that come to me, I write them down. But another way I do it is I turn on my phone to my voice memos, and I basically do a podcast to myself. Now, 2 weeks ago, I ended up doing just that, and I've been sitting on this because I have been YouTubing, and that day I just didn't want to be seen. I didn't want to look at myself, and so I needed to hear it through my ears and just utilize my ears. So I'm going to give you a little taste of what it is, or how I write my stories. Everyone can see me. So I will listen to my podcast, and I normally listen to it in my earbuds, and I will type down what I've said, and I will use my descriptive words so you as the reader knows kind of what's happening in my environment as I do it. So that's what I'm doing right now, and this was a really significant thing, and it transpired because of the COVID right now and what I'm feeling, and so either it's going to go into my second book or maybe even my third, because I got a lot of words stuck in here. Bear with me while I turn this on. Sound, watching the waves roll in from the lake. I feel like I'm just going through the motions of life and not fulfilling the path I should be on. I came back for a reason. I feel like I'm still missing something, but I can't figure it out. You're still you, he responds. You're right, though. There is something different about you, and I can't explain it. I feel like I have all of this power, energy, and light inside of me, and it's wanting to be shared with the world. I don't know what to do with it. I feel like I want to explore it further. I want to understand it, be enlightened to it, but I still feel like I'm missing a part of myself. I want to find that missing piece, and when I find it, I know it will help me see me and the path that I am meant to be on. Why don't you take some time for yourself, he encourages. Go visit your friend Shannon in Saskatoon. Take time for you. Have an adventure and find what you need to find. Really? I question. You did come back for a reason, he emphasizes. You'll find your path. You haven't had the opportunity to pause and think of everything that has happened since you died and came back. A lot happened, and I can't begin to imagine everything you have gone through. Take this time for you. Call your friend. Go for a visit. Have fun. Find yourself. That would have been last summer when Greg and I were sitting by the lake talking about this. I felt lost, and it's mirroring exactly how I'm feeling right now. I'm in this pandemic. I mean, the whole world is in this pandemic. And they're stuck at home, and they're pondering, and they're trying to breathe, and they're trying to figure out all the woes that are stuck inside them, trying to address issues. And I feel like I'm stuck. I feel like I completely lost myself. So that's a little bit of my writing, a little part of what I go through as I write these words down. Now, some of the stuff that I write about is very raw, it's very real. I did go through some very traumatic things, but what I gained from it was an incredible insight. And so it wasn't just the day that I died. It was an awakening. It was awakening and a realization that there is so much more around us. And that's something that I want to share with the world. I'm very excited to get the second book out. It is months and months in the process of writing, because it's trying to create in my thoughts of how I want to write it. So thanks for taking a minute of your day and seeing how I write my books. Have a wonderful day. Blessed be. We are all here for a reason.